When Stagecoach relocated the Dartmouth bus depot to Plymouth, the early morning 92 was cut, students couldn't get to college, and local drivers lost their jobs. Stagecoach also cut the 17 in Brixham, so no visitor, holidaymaker or hospitality worker can get home after 6:30 p.m. It's hardly a late night out. I welcome the principles behind this bill. It's right to give more powers to local authorities, and it's right to acknowledge that socially necessary routes must be protected. But this legislation has to go further if it is to truly deliver the bus revolution this government claims. Under this bill, local authorities must have the power and the funding to keep services running and a duty to implement socially necessary services. It's not just about commuting to work, though. Young people in South Devon depend on buses to get to college, but also to access that crucial first Saturday job, to build independence, to gain skills, and to put something real on their CVs. When you live in a small village with no shop, no cafe, and no reliable bus, how are you meant to get any experience if you can't travel? It's absolutely vital for the government's skills agenda. A well-funded, reliable rural bus network doesn't just support today's economy, it builds tomorrow's workforce. We've seen in Ireland what's possible. Rural bus use has increased fivefold since 2018 because the Irish government invested in rural transport and created new services where they were needed. That's the kind of ambition we need. Let's grow our economy by revolutionising rural transport with regular, clean, green buses. I wholeheartedly support giving real franchising powers to all local authorities with simple integrated funding and a focus on net zero buses. But let's not pretend that these powers alone are enough. Councils need the funding, the staff and the backing to use them. Raising the fare cap from £2 to £3 is also a false economy. For a student or someone on minimum wage, it's a real barrier to access. The cap must be restored and made permanent if we are serious about affordability and ridership and ironing out inequalities. I would also like to see authorities like Devon County Council have the power to introduce integrated transport passes like we use in London, so that people in rural areas can get the bus to get to a station and then take a train with a joined-up, cost-effective, user-friendly way. Madam Deputy Speaker, this bill has potential, but it must be backed with the ambition and investment rural communities like mine desperately need. Buses are for everyone, young or old, in cities, in villages, even on Dartmoor, and this House must deliver an ambitious, modern system that reflects that. Thank you.